Alright guys, so I know this video's late. I said I would have videos up every Monday and Thursday, but I can promise there will be 2 videos a week. As you can see here, I have not stopped my training, and as this video continues, you will notice that I have not stopped my diet. I'm still in prep mode. However, a few things have changed until I get close enough to a date, and as you can see here, I am making some major progress. About 26.5 inches around my waist. You can see my leggings don't even fit well. But in this video, I'm going to show you how I meal prep. Carb cycling. Let's start off with my protein. This is how I cook my protein. I try to stick with the same proteins just about every week. Chicken and fish, ground turkey. But for the most part, I stick with chicken breasts, and I like to bake my chicken breasts. And the extra virgin olive oil, or olive oil period, is what helps to keep the tenderness when you are baking any kind of chicken breast. So don't cook it fast, cook it pretty slow, low heat, 45 minutes. It should be good. So let's talk about carbs. Good carbs. These are the carbs that I personally consider are good carbs for myself. Well, in a sense. Oats is really number one for me. I digest it very well. I don't have any problems with it. Sweet potato, I always hear is the number one best carb to eat because it's slow digestion as far as the carbs are concerned, as well as potatoes as well. And then there's different rices or grains. Quinoa happens to be my favorite. There's jasmine rice, like white rice. You can see it says jasmine rice on there. That's a good one. Brown rice I hear is pretty good. So just rice in general is not a bad thing. And then black beans, and my husband is more into black beans than I am. I don't digest them as well. So in reality, all of these things that I am pushing off to the side, I do not eat as often as I eat these 3. So these are the 3 that I try to stick with because I know I won't be bloated from it, and it's definitely good for my digestive system. My body recognizes it, and so I stick with it. So I'm pretty sure I've done this in a video a long time ago, but I'm just going to show you how I'm prepping my sweet potato for the week. This is enough for the week. The protein that I made earlier with the chicken breast, that was enough for about 2 to 3 days. I like to keep my proteins as fresh as possible, so no longer than 3 days. So I tend to cook that every 3 days. But my carbs, whatever carb that I use, that's what I prep for the entire week. So my meal prep is done, and this is pretty much it for just this week. All right, so let's start off with my no carb days. I always, doesn't matter if it's a carb day or not, I always start my breakfast or my first meal with high protein and high fats. And the rest of my day is just sticky with green veggies and protein. That's it. Try to stick somewhere between 3 to 4 ounces when it comes to protein. Nothing more, nothing less. And I don't eat any carbs this day, so my vegetables are pretty much my carbs for the day. And this is just how I prep my no carb day. Now, as for my low carb day, same thing, high fat, high protein breakfast. And I only have one meal that has carbs in it, which is a sweet potato, and no more than 4 ounces. And then my idea of a high carb day, again, high fat, high protein breakfast. Because I work out fasted, I want to keep the fat burning state going, so I use the Quest protein for my pancakes, my protein pancakes, and Then I'll have my meals 3 and 4. Meal 3 actually has sweet potato, about 3 to 4 ounces of sweet potato would be in that one. And then my dinner is fish and a salad. I always make sure my salad is my last meal. Sometimes I will have a snack. It'll be just almonds and maybe my HumaPro Protein. And this is actually meal 2, which is about a 1/4 cup, well no, 1/3 cup of oatmeal, and the same as eggs and spinach. So if you guys are not familiar with my carb cycling plan that I have on my website, you might want to go and check that out. Also, if you have not viewed the last 2 videos where I talk about my supplements and how I make my favorite protein pancakes and how I make my dessert, that like brownie cake, you might want to check that video out as well. And I will see you guys in the next one. I'll get a video up as soon as possible. Please forgive me if they come out so late, but love you guys. Thanks for your support. I'll see you in the next one.